Don't you just hate when I keep doing this? That's another track. It's as far out as I can zoom, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, I've gotten a lot more done. Got a new control panel for all the hop and switch machines and the turning the tracks on and off. The flashlight is for something later. As you can see, all the Hoffmans are in place. Track power is on, so that should be this one here. Yep, she works. And the tracks work well. I'm going to have a Well, as you can see, the layout works, and all the tracks are working. Remember that bridge work I mentioned was going to suspend West Chazy above the staging yard. There it is. And the marks are the approximate location of the center lines of the track that are going to be above it. Going over here, I have tied in this lower level, which is going to be actually the exit from that staging over there, plus the staging in the peninsula is going to be over here. Tied in right here, as you can see. Put in some road bed and some track to represent it. And it's slowly climbing. Neat light, huh? Then it'll disappear inside and below red rocks, and it'll be you'll not be able to see it as it comes on around this way. Got a Challenger and a passenger car there to illustrate the clearances I'm going to have, and it'll come out here. And it'll be on top of the next next level at West Chazy. I've also started to tie in Willsboro with New York Route 22. See, this is a little lower and this is a little higher. And then right here is going to be Red Rocks Tunnel. And then the fascia will go down to here. And then Higbee Creek will be right in this area here. And the Higbee Creek trestle going into the tunnel there. And then of course it'll tie in here. This is just kind of set on here to give you guys an idea of what the Red Rocks curve is going to look like. And of course, using extensive use of my cantilever bench work. This is real solid. Of course, it'll go around through here. That's where the ferry dock's going to be, or a representation thereof. and go across the Salmon River and into South Junction, or south of Plattsburgh, New York. Of course, that's where I've got all my screws laid out so I can get to them. I know where they are while I'm building. Of course, the gate, which we've seen before. And let's go back around. This level right here is going to be Ticonderoga. And it'll come down around here, and it'll loop down. It'll go around the other side of the peninsula there. It'll come back around here, and then go under itself over there, and around where the TV, VCR, DVD thing is, and then come back around over there, and once again head across the gate. We'll be coming into Port Henry, New York here. Of course, that's where it ends. Of course, you guys are familiar with this area up here. So, I wanted to show you what I've done with the wiring on the underside of it. As you can see, I've extensively followed a this is for Richard Todd. I followed your idea with the telephone cord. There's a four-wire solid core telephone cord, and it's all routed properly and separately. Underneath the layout. It goes all back to my switches back there. And of course, the red wires that track power. Going here to actual, you can see these are the leaders right. These are the leaders right here, going to the actual tracks themselves, and then the power supply wires are the, where'd they go? Oh, the black and the red wires. Red wires going all the way around. Red wires going all the way around and back over to the power pack there, right there. And of course, the black wire is being fed all the way around. This disappearing over there, come back over here, and you can see it right there. And its lead wire is going to the negative side of the tracks. And of course, you know, those wires are all hooked in up here. They're all hooked in up here to the switches and the on-off switches and the turnout switches. Everything works. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. As you can see, everything is working. I can turn the track power on and off. And I won't go through demonstrating that by running the, well, maybe I will. Maybe I'll just turn power off for number one right there, and then run Mr. Train over, and we'll see the track power shuts off. Yep, right where the gap is supposed to be. And turn track for number one on. Yep, it's working. Of course, turn the power pack off. I believe that will complete the update for the layout. been doing a lot of work. This is pretty tedious work because here you have to make sure that you've got plenty of support, and I do. Plenty to support a model railroad. I wouldn't recommend getting up there and laying on the thing, but I don't have to. And that's why I'm building it with a large area on the inside where I can crawl up underneath and then come out over here, work inside here. A lot of my electronics are going to be in here and inside the other peninsula. And I'll be able to pop the paper mill off the top and work around in here if I need to. Of course, it won't be there while I'm constructing the layout, putting all the tracks up. So looking forward to getting more done. And that is it for the December 31st, 2012. Actually, December 30th. Now, actually, it is December 31st. This is after midnight. December 31st, 2012 edition of the Delaware and Hudson Champlain Division. This is a container for an 18-foot rope light, LED rope light. I got it Lowe's store the other day, about a month ago or so. And as you can see, I installed the lights underneath here. And these put out some excellent light. Unlike the previous rope lights I've had under here, they're absolutely cool, and they take much less power, and I believe they'll probably last a lot longer than other rope lights I've experimented with. And just to show you how well it's going to illuminate trackage under here. Now that's some pretty darn good lighting effects from up above, and of course the fascia board's going to be about right there, so you won't actually be able to see the lights, but I think that's a pretty darn good lighting effect overall. And there's various places I'm going to be using this, so thought you'd be interested in seeing that.